And let's get over here. For this very team, only 2 women is standing, whereas the very first player for the team, Sukal Imran, already got knocked in finish. Zakne got knocked in finish by Yalhatsi. Yalhatsi teams have got into the fight at that early momentum. For the team CT, this was the very first kill for the team, and good thing is that they haven't got any of the casualty by the time. But okay, another one kill for the team as well. This will be the very second kill for the team. And where were the remaining two players? Remaining two players were at on this area, and so that the bandage applying process is being done by this time. Okay guys, VT9 69 shots got knocked in finish over here, and at this cool. Okay guys, UK's already got knocked out and at on the phase of getting finished. In this very presence is very concerned, they are just getting moved out. Only 40 seconds left for the another stage of the zone. That will be the very stage to close encounter, and we are getting absolutely ready for that. And in this very scenario, BT Chetrisar is going all out straightforwardly ahead by this very time, and they are at on the very opposite of Jodhpur. They are at on that Jodhpur city in this very present scenario. I didn't know anything. Okay, you don't know anything. Okay. Nice. And for this very team, XT, Arias, Hitler, Farius and Dieter Marshall will be the very foreman standing for the team. LHC player are getting knocked and finished in this very present scenario for the team CT. 3 of the player available, whereas 1 of the player already got knocked and finished for this very team, whereas he has contributed 1 kill for his team, but sadly he got exited from the lobby. And for the team, so-called slot number 19, 3 of the player got knocked out. Last and the least player is trying to get engaged in the very fight. Haber has been managed to close on his side, but sadly only 1 player he could able to knocked out, but this was really bad. Never mind. For the team BD16E, yes, they haven't faced any of the casualty. Rather than that, they have got 4 kills as frag points, which was a really appreciable thing to just look after it. And we have to talk about the team, another team, so-called LFM, I guess. LFM, PNX, LFM. Most probably this will be the very team, so-called LFM. For this very team, Yoko, Sai, Sifu and Mr. Kali will be the very foreman standing for this very team. Only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left for the another stage of the zone. That will be the stage 2, and getting close to the area of prison in order to get that vehicle on his side. And he already got that coup on his hand, so he's getting moved out. Yeah guys, he needs to just change out the vehicle real quick. And for the team, Sukal Extreme Bag, for the team Bag, there are very 4 players standing for this very team, and their favorable location in every match to loot in the map of Iringal was the place that was Query, I guess that will be the very name of this very place. For the team DX as well, DX Levies and DX4 and DX Parazin 7 and DX 2504 will be the very foreman standing for this very team. Only 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this very presence. I think they have loot out the very area so-called Pochinki, and they are out of that. I think they have already got that fine loot on their side. And for the team DNS, Frenzy already got knocked in finish in this very present scenario. Rather than him, 3 players are still available over here. For the team slot number 5, they have already collected 5 kills, whereas they have collected 4 kills from the different team and 1 kill from the team slot number 16. Okay, they are trying to get that revenge done in this very present scenario. 1 of the player got knocked out. It means that 1 is standing for that certain team. Okay, getting ready. Haber has to go for it. Oh, that will be the very fine shots, but grenade is coming towards him, so he need to be more conscious in this certain time period. Let's go for the fight. मेरै खस्छु होला
हुन्छ
होला कि ल
त्यो बाटा ताले
हुनसक्छ कि मेरो उसको
केको
हो के हुनसक्छ
केयर पैसा त फेरि आफ्नो त्यही हो
मेरो पैसा हुनसक्छ है कहाँबाट खस्यो त
ऊ उता बाटामा थियो यतातिर कोही आउन खसाले कि अनि
मेरै हो कि फर द टिम सिटी डोमन स्टार्टिङ हो कि मेरो कस्तो नभए त्यहाँ हेर्नु त छैन होला पुरै
यो पैसा तपाईँले मलाई दिएको यहाँ कति दिन भएको थियो दिएको
अघि भयो okay for this very team 3 of the player available, 1 of the player already got knocked in. Finish for the team DNS groups has managed out the very first kill for the team. For the team City as well as Pakistani. Going for the shots for the team Yani as well, 3 player available. ना मेरै हो तर ओके यतापट्टि म आउँदाखेरि खस्यो होला नि त सुटिङ अघि कस्तो अलिक गन्छु हिँड्ने थियो किन नहुने यहाँ 1000 लिएर हट्नु ओके PNX साई for the team VXC OB2 was over there. For the team Sukal back from when standing over here, only 20 seconds and less than that left for the another stage of the zone, and we are getting absolutely ready. LNX I got knocked out at what stage or what area? This is the very area where the very player got knocked in. Finish for this very team. 3 of the player already got knocked in. Finish last on the list player standing for this very team will be our LNX. 3 of the player already got knocked in. Finish. This is the very stage number 1, and we need to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be the absolute stage 2 for now to be for the team DX504. DX2504 will be the very player, and they have to get moved in with the very vehicle approach, and he is getting ready. They need to get inside the zone as soon as possible since zone is being converted. Rather than that, they have to be on a safe place by the time. And for the team BT, last one is standing for this very team, whereas 2 of the player already got knocked in. Finish 69 shots already got knocked in. Finish with you guys. Yes guys, City for the team City, 1 of the player for the team Yani has been got knocked out by the team Sukal. City scores a grenade against the Rainy, and he has been converted into half HP by the time. And going for the another nade, MAMBA got half of the damages by that shotting grenade. That projectile seems to be fine at the current stage, but not now. By the time they are just holding up the situation. For the team Yale, Rainy is the very player, and he's getting offside. For this very team, 4 of the players standing over here, and they are fighting against the team who have only 2 women standing for their team, 4v2 or 2v4 for both of the teams. And it is more favorable to win by the team Sukal, Para or Yale or Rohit or MAMBA. The players which were in this team are likely to win since they have number advantage in this very present scenario. For the team BT, Chetrishwar is getting ready with the very grenade. Haber has to go with that, being ready. Let's go. Scores the grenade, but couldn't able to get connection at the current stage. But I don't know how does that Rainy got that much of damages in this current scenario. Advantage in this very present scenario for the team BT. Chetrishwar getting ready with other very grenade. Let's go. Cubes AABEZ got knocked out and finished out at the current stage. They are throwing Muli against them. For the team number 17, Q's Zoe Boy has been knocked in, finished by the team DX. DX just got engaged in the very fights, but good thing is that they have already managed out 5 kills for their team, whereas Parazin has managed out 2 frag by Levis and 1 frag by DX4. Let's go for the fight. Okay, Para Sandy also got knocked out by the team BT Sports. Going with that very grenade. This goes the grenade by double side. Sahad is at on that dot SP. Going for the fight, but 1 of the player got knocked out. But never mind. Sahad also got knocked out. I think the very last standing for this very team will be out Toy. And okay, he also got exited from here. I think they got exited without any of the frag points for because the very first team to get fight with was the team so-called DX, and for this team only 1 player got knocked out, but no any casualty, which directly means that the enemy team that just got exited haven't got any of the frags. Let's talk about the teams. For the team LHC, they have managed out 5 frag, and top fragger for this very team was our Mad Boy. He was the very only contributed in number of frag for this very team. Rather than that, another team will be our Myth NP. This team hasn't got any of the points by time. And for the team DNS, they have managed out only 1 kills. Rather than that, another team will be our MIG, FI, Hero, FS and DSC. हामी ल्याएको वहाँबाट लास्टै आउँछ तल For the team, slot number 20, cubes are the team. They have managed out 2 kills. Rather than that, slot number 22 haven't got any of the frags. So do slot number 23 VD Esports. They are also at on that 0 kills. And bad thing is that they have already got exited. For the team, bag means tiger. Okay, for the team, Untitled and bag is over here. Only 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this very present scenario. And for this very team, CBI, Zarif, Mohan, Mir and Taranaz were over here. Okay. Mir कति हाल्नु चार हुनुपर्छ चार अनि 300 हुन्न चार अनि 300 हुनुपर्ने मेरै हो कि हो भने Okay, only 30 seconds left in this very present scenario. JH's file 5000 त्यो ठ्याक्कैमा छ अनि युजर पेड भएर आयो कस्तो नमत्ता आयो Okay guys, only 20 seconds left in this very present scenario, and this is the very stage 2, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone. That only the stage start. So let's just get ready. For the team so-called DX, they have managed out 7 kills. 4 kill has been contributed by the player so-called DX Parajin 7. DX 4 has managed out only 1 kill for this very team. DX Levis 0 has managed out 2 kills. XTRS Marshall also got knocked out on that stage. XTR Marshall. Okay, only 3 player available over here. And XTRS Fairuz is also over here. Only 2 minutes and 1 second left in this very present scenario. XTRS Marshall is also over here. Only 1 minute and 59 seconds left in this very present scenario to get into the zone for each and every teams by this very time. And for the team so-called team number 17, they are at on random tag. For the 4 of the players, they have managed out 2 frags, so they confidently collected out that 2 points for themselves with that very without losing any of the players. For this very team so-called BXC, 2 of the player already got knocked out. Last one is standing with, they have managed out 2 kills. They are going against the Parajin. Parajin has got some level of fine damages. For this very team, he was the very last place since 3 of the player for his team, 3 of the respective player already got knocked out for this very team, but they have also managed out 7 kills. It was fine, but in this very case, last place standing, and he will be responsible for the team. He was the only responsible body and contributed body in this very case. And okay, by the time they need to figure out that revival as of and okay, for the team DX4 and going for the grenade. Okay, for the team BXC Binance. And okay, BXC Binance already got knocked out. For the team WNS trying to go for the very shots, and last on the list player also got exited by the time. For the team DX, last place standing will be our Parajin 7. They have managed out 11 kills. Very good. Okay, WNS Chin will be the very player. Okay guys, and for the team DX, last one is standing were over here. They have already managed out 11 frags, which is double digit kill points for them to be. And DX has managed out this game, so that the revival thing is being started for this spirit team. One of the player already got exited, but never mind, he could able to manage out 2 player revival on time, so that the revival phase has been already completed, and they need to figure out the very healing up journey as soon as possible. And for the team LFM, last 2 minutes standing for this very team. 2 of the player already got knocked and finished. Only 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this very present scenario. This is the very stage start, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone, and we are being absolutely ready for that. Only 50 seconds, something like that, left for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 4, so let's just get ready for that in this very present situative concern. For the team JH, Khonalla is over here. Fire Fly and Ruson and Introvert will be the very 4 minutes standing for this very certain team to just look after it. Only 30 seconds and less than that left for the another stage of the zone. Just Khonalla is over here, and Haber has to get moved in with that the very vehicle approach. for this very team. So-called JH 4 player are over here, and they are trying to getting this in the very fights. But I guess so for the team VNM, they don't got the exact idea about the teams they are going to face by now. I think Khanaldai is being closer for any of the backup support that his team do really needs after the very fight initiation. This is the very stage spot, and we need to go for the another stage of the zone by the time for the team CBI. Last place standing, since 3 of the player already got knocked and finished. Zarif Meren Mohan got exited by the time, and Trans will be the last on the list player available to be here through. Okay guys, for the team CBI, only 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Whoever has to go for it. This is the very stage spot, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 5. And by the time, not your Joker already got knocked and finished by the time. And for the team DX as well, Duoministani, 2 of the player already got knocked and finished. They have already managed out over 13 number, but Paras and Divide got knocked out by Parajin, and that will be the very finish in this very case. This team has faced the very first casualty, but DX is going all out since they have already managed out 14 frags and is still going on with that. The very 3 men. One of the player already got knocked and finished by this very team, and that was our player, none other than DX. So the tire is being sponsored of that certain buggy and throwing smoke out over here to make a certain cover. For this very team, it is a very bad situation since they have faced out 1 player casualty. But this is same as DX, but aggression. In aggression, DX is all above all the teams, I guess. No teams has collected that much kills in this very present scenario, as I was right and true for sure to be. We have only 11 teams left in this very present scenario, and they got the zone as well. But this is a very long split, I guess so. Not so long. That was fine split, but they need to have had 4 players to do that. So, but yeah, 2 players got their back if Levis got taken down. And all of the 3 player is being splitted at this momentum, and they are trying to catch that out. Parajin is on that sack. We are waiting for the very next zone close on, and I'm really excited to see and curious to see the zone shifting. For the team, Hito Bag has managed 2 frag for the team, whereas 3 of the player haven't got any of the frag for their team, which was not so fine. Not your Viras got knocked out for the team. JS Rosam got knocked and finished by the time by the team. So-called Baggy Sports. Baggy Sports was got 3 frag for their team. Teams need to be on #8 in order to get the very placement point. Okay, interesting taking process has been already done. The boosting process, in other words, for the team CBI last place standing, and the very bad part for this very team is that they haven't collected any of the points so far, and 3 player for this very team has already got knocked and finished. Trying to go for the very shots at the very upside area. Joker righty bag is on that dot SP. Need to perform up that healing of journey on time. And already done that. Let's just get moving. They need to get inside the zone as soon as possible and getting down. Boosting up process is also being coordinated for the team on his not on his action, but for the team Bag on his X9 got knocked out in this very present scenario. Last player was our player, none other than Trans, and he is being pushed. Trying to go for the slamming by the team. Baggy Sports making out a certain cover in order to be safe. This is a very important part of thing to just perform it out. For the team J, as Firefly has managed out 1 player knocked out over there and got finished out as well, I guess, and go for that very grenade that could able to manage out some decent damages over there, and they directly go for the slamming, but they don't exactly know that enemy is over here, not over there. And Firefly also knocked out another 1 player for the team XT as well, and X9 is on that bag area and trying to go for the very grenade. They haven't seen the enemy yet in this very present scenario. They are trying to he is trying to go for the grenade once again but no, Jokovic put that player out on time and got him out of the lobby, so that certain team CVI got exited without any of the points, which was 0 points for this very game. And trying to go for the grenade by the team number 3 DX2504 and go for the another grenade. Last place standing was our player none other than Kalebag. This team also got this team got exited with 1 point, and that was a placement point for this very team DX. Another one player got knocked and finished, so only 2 minutes standing for this very team, and we have already been converted into top 6 teams and top 5 teams by now. Top 5 teams are competing for the chicken dinner. Which teams will be the very team to grab out the very first chicken dinner? The map of the Irengal, let's just see that. Using that first aid in order to get that heal up Dawn, but couldn't able to do that, so he already got knocked out initially. For the team XT, last place standing, one of the player already got knocked in finished. That was Marshall. Fairuz got knocked out, so Didar. Last player will be our Hitler, and team Bad directly got into the very fights and managed that finishing job on time. Only 4 teams are available over here. For the team BD16, yes, this team has managed of 6 frag, where as most number of the frag for this very team has been contributed or collected by the player so-called Warlock. They have managed out 6 kills, 4 kills by Warlock, 1 kill by W Hassan OP, and another 1 kill by BD16 and JW Pro. Ever has to get moving with the very vehicle approach in this very certain time period. Only 10 seconds left in this very present scenario, and this is the very stage 6, so we need to go for the another one. They have managed our 6 kills. 4 kills has been contributed by our player none other than BD16 Warlock, and Mock is over here with MD BD16 JW Pro, and getting closer for the very fights. Not fights, but to get a fine zone. And on his next time managed out that one knock, but couldn't able to don the second one. So this is the very time where he got exited. For this very team, last place standing, only 3 teams are competing with each other in this very current manner to get the chicken dinner for the team. Yes, I guess last place standing will be our player none other than Firefly, and yeah, he need to make out a cover over here as well. He don't get a proper zone, but there is a clear opportunity to get the chicken dinner for the team back, since they have the zone, they have the aggression in this particular scenario. Okay, BD16 Warlock got finished out and got out of the lobby at this manner. Firefly is going with that the very shots. The player has been converted into half and low SP at this current momentum, and Extreme is trying to go for the grenade. Continuous slam of the very grenade. He's kind of making a mini region, but only one grenade can pull out this knock by the Firefly, which could not be done by 3 grenades of Extreme bag. The man with a golden hand and kind of thing, but at the last YouTube bag done it all by on, and could able to manage out the very first chicken dinner on their side with that the very 15 frag in this very present scenario. They have managed out 25 points in the very first game. Congratulations to them for winning the very first chicken dinner on their name. And the very second team to got into the hashtag 2 was our team none other than Team JS. That is out 8 frag with 6 points as a placement. Top fragger was our player none other than DX Levis 0 with that the very 8 frag, and we will gonna be meeting you after a break. Till then, make sure the like button, subscribe button, and we will be right back after a break. Thank you so much for being here. Okay guys, the very game has been already started for this very team. 4 minutes standing hununcha. Yeah, 22 teams were over here with the 85 players in this very case. So yeah, I think one of the player got a stock in the slot number 1, but no. For this team number 9, one of the player is absent for this very team, and player are getting not just knocked but finished at this momentum. So we have to talk about the team in this very present situative concern. For the team Yell and X, 4 of the player are available. Kwang, BII, Sin, and non-1X will be the very 4 minutes standing for this very team, and we are just looking after it, and we are just talking about that as well. Are getting not just knocked, but yes, guys, true. This is the very okay. Only here, then. Okay, for the team LNGS, Fragger 20 already got knocked out. And for the team BDS, JD sir also got knocked out by the team LHC. And for this team, 4 of the players are available hereby. BD16 is also over here. And 4 of the players are available, 78 players and with 22 teams. TLS Cricket also got knocked out by the teams in this very present situation. And Rohit 9 bot 911 Sam YT can is the very player over here. Okay, for the team LHC Monko also got knocked out. Where the fight is being held, I think so. And for the team A51, 2 of the players already got knocked in finish by this team, whereas JD sir also got knocked out. Last player will be our boy and trying to go for the fight against the very LSC 1v1, but he couldn't able to do that. So and he was trying to go with that the very shotgun, but couldn't able to do that. So 1 miss game finish, and that was the very current situation to describe about. And not your Joker is also getting knocked out in this very present scenario. We have to go over here. For this very team, the very first kill has been contributed by the boss, I guess, and another 2 kills has been contributed by our player so called Not Your Batman G. But Joker is knocked. Yeah, I think he's gonna be finished as soon. Another one player also called boss got knocked, and not just knocked but got finished as well. Sai is just looking after it, and he's gonna be killing that Joker out of the lobby. And for the team LFM, they got exited with 1 point in the recent game in the match of Iring Alathwa in the very first game, and this is the very second game where they have already collected 2 points. So altogether in 2 games they have collected 3 points, and it's still going on. For the team Not Your, 2 of the players already got knocked and finished in this very present scenario. And trying to go for the very shots, but they aren't finding any of the efficient angle to go for the very shots. And Mr. Didar also got knocked out. For the team BD16, teams were over here and trying to go. Okay guys, for the team BD16, one of the player already got knocked and finished in this very present scenario. Last time standing. For the team ST Arias, Hitler got knocked out by our Blue Shark in this very present situative momentum. For the team GG, APC Doc got knocked out. 3 of the players are available, going to manage out that revival job and have already started. Mr. Didar is over here. XT Arias Marshall is also over here. 2 of the players already got knocked and finished. They have already managed out 2 kills. CT XIP71J. What was that? Name or a very recaptcha code? Something like captcha code. Prove me you are a human kind of code. Okay, for the team number 22, they have already managed 3 kills. 2 kills has been contributed by the player Super Hunter OP. Blue Shark with 1, and Dog and Lobby is here without any of the frag points. Players are getting knocked out. Batman also got knocked out for the team. Not Your last place standing will be our Biraz. You need to manage out this 1v2 in this current time, but other players are also getting killed. Biraz got fine damage, and Sideboy was over there and got getting that back stuff as well. Zamir was knocked out outside the very zone. and already done that hitting of job. Okay, first player got knocked out. Okay, second player also got knocked out and trying to finish them with mini but couldn't able to do that. So and last player come over there as by now Kale just managed out that fight and could able to save his both of the teammates. Got 4 kills in this very present scenario. We have to go for the team so-called Yale. They have managed out the 1 kill and that has been contributed by our player none other than Para Sandy YT. 1 minute and 18 seconds left in this very present scenario. Jazz Firefly is the very player. DX4 just go for the very short. DX 2504 also got knocked and finished by this very time. Due to the player got knocked out. Last one standing is over here. They have managed out 4 kills in this very present scenario. This is the very stage 1, so we have to go for the another stage of the zone as well. Rohit 9, Bot 911, Para Sandy YT, Champ YT and Yale Rini will be the very 4 minutes standing for this very team, and the very first player to collect the very kill was our player none other than Para Sandy YT. DNS Frenzy also got knocked out in this very present scenario for the team. DXC BTE for the team. BTE Takasi got knocked out 69 shots. TUB Cyper and BTE Chitishar will be the very player to be available here through. Getting just ready. Okay guys, the pretty Champ YT also got knocked out in this very present scenario for the team TDV or BTE for this very team. They have managed 1 kills, but Takasi somehow got knocked out in this very present scenario, which was not fine thing to just look after it. Performing that healing of job in this very present scenario for the team TDV. Cypher is over here and one of the player BXC Binance got knocked out. Last place standing will be our WNS Tuchin. BXC 52K also got knocked in. Last player also got exited from the lobby in this very present scenario to just look after it. Only 2 minutes and 25 seconds left for the team Blue Shark or team so-called APZ. They have managed out 3 frag, where has been 2 frag has been contributed by DGSS Hunters OP, and another 1 kill has been contributed by Blue Shark, as like I pre-mentioned out that fact. Rather than that, other players are available over here as it is. Okay, for the team Blue Shark is over here. Okay, only 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this very present scenario. As like I already mentioned out, this is the very stage 2 and we have to go for the another stage. Only 1 minute and 50 seconds left for the team DX as well. 3 of the player available. 1 of the player already got knocked and finished. They have managed out 4 kills. 3 kill has been contributed by the solo player so called DX Pro. Another 1 kill has been contributed by DX Levies. Only 1 minute and 30 seconds left. This is the very stage 2, so we have to go for the another stage. For the team XTRES, last place standing will be our Marshall, Mr. Dira, XTRES, Feiruz and Hitler got knocked and finished, whereas our Hitler has managed out 2 frag for the team. Rather than him, other players were as it is without any of the frag wins, where 2 of the player already got knocked and finished. Another 1 player Hitler also got knocked and finished with that the very 2 frag only. XTRES Marshall will be the last place standing by here. This is the very stage 2 and we need to go for the another stage of the zone by the time, so we must need to get ready for it. And for the team CT, Cheese Cute has managed out the very first kill, and the very first casualty for this spirit team was our P7JWK. And for the team DX, in the variation match they have collected something like 20 kills and they got into the hashtag 4th I guess. They had got a very fine game in the very first game, but this second game is also going fine, where they have already lost the very first player out in this very present scenario. They are just applying out the very bandages in this very present situative concern, trying to go for the grenade. Another 1 player also got knocked out over here. Last woman standing is over here. One of the players so called CTXI P7 JWK also got finished up in this very present scenario, and Parazin was over there and trying to go for the very molly, but haven't gone for it either way. For the team DX, Levy 0 is the very player, and trying to just bandage out himself and using that certain first aid to get himself healed up in this very present scenario for the team C team. Roman is standing, one of the player already got knocked in finish, has to go for the shots, got into a very low HP, and for the team DX as with 3 players available. Whereas one player already got knocked in finish, trying to go for the very shots, and player just got knocked out. They have collected 4 kills and trying to go for the another one shot, but couldn't able to get it connected. Shotgun versus shotgun has to be key in the line. Let's go. But the last player got knocked in finish by this player, so-called DXPO with the very Amber 16, and he is at on the very top in context of frags since he has collected 5 frags on his own. He got the highest elimination among his team and the whole lobby, as he was the #1 in number of elimination, as you could see over on that very downside. 1 minute left for the another stage of the zone. Para Sandy White is over here. For this very team, 4 of the players are available, whereas the very first kill has been collected by whom? But never mind, they have managed out 3 frags. 3 of the players got frags, but Sam Whitey haven't got any of the frags here. Whereas Rohit, Para and Yale Reni got 1 kills on their name as their contribution as in terms of frag for this very team. For the team Yale, for the player are available here through, they have managed out 5 kills. Al and Axe Sin is also over here. Sin has managed out 2 kills, another 1 kill by Alanax Quang, and Alanax IBII has managed out 1 kills, and Alanax 1 Axe has managed out another 1 kills as well. And for this very team, they are just getting absolutely ready. Only 10 seconds left in this very present scenario, and Haber has to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage third, and we are being well prepared in this very case. And this will be the very another zone. Going for the swords, and Blue Shark just got knocked out. Ananax is trying to get up to the team. Last question will be our lobby heroes. They managed out 1 knock, and that will be the very finish. They have managed out 4 frag, trying to get that revival done, but could not able to do that. So he must need to be get on the cover at that current momentum to be safe, but he could not able to do that. So and he tried to go for the shots, and that is the reason why he is no more in the lobby. For the team He2 or the team so-called Bag, they have only managed out the very first frag, and the very first frag has been contributed by our player so-called He2 Bag, rather than him Extreme, Onis X9 and Joker is here without any of the frags by the time, but they are doing really fine since the very first secondary has been done by the team so-called Bag Esports with 15 frags and 10 points as a chicken. So they could be able to collect 25 points in the very first game, and in the very second game I'm also hoping the same. 4 minutes standing, they haven't got 5 kills, but got the very first kill, the very starting point in terms of frag points, and that was the same story as the very first game. They play fair and fine or patientful in the very initial stage, and rather than that, when they got into the very third zone, they go for aggression, and that really works out in the very first game. But every day isn't Sunday, as like it is every game isn't same, every situation isn't same. So this game must be different from the first one. So they need to be more conscious and try to be consistent. Rather than that, everything they have to let it go on their own. And for the team CVI, in the very first game they got exited without any of the frag points since they got exited in #9. They could not able to got any of the placement point as well. The very first game was has done without any of the points. And this is the very game second. 13 seconds left in this very present scenario, and this is the very stage start, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone, and we need to be ready. And for the team XT Arias Master with the last place standing, 3 of the player already got knocked in finish. This is the very stage start, as like I already mentioned out. And this is the very stage start, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone by the time. And for the team JT Alpha, Mr. Khalid Bag and PNX Sai is over here. They have got 1 player casualty in this very current momentum, and only 57 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for it. Only 55 seconds by the time. Okay guys, Only 45 seconds left in this very present scenario, and this is the very stage third, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone by now. So we must need to get ready. Paras and UIT, Rohit 9 bot 911 has managed out the very first kill. Paras and he has managed out another one kill. Ale Reni has collected another one kill as well for the team DX Levy. DX Levy is over here. They have already managed out 8 frag in this very present scenario. Only 23 seconds left in this very present scenario to go for the another stage of the zone by the time. And we are I'm really curious to see the zone 15 of the very stage 4, getting ready for that. Going with that very molly caused some level of damages against the team CVI Trans. For the team CVI, Zarif got knocked out. Trans will be the last man standing and performing that healing of job on time in this very present scenario. Last place standing will be our Tranaz, and I think the very story of the very first game is being repeated at this very game as well, since last place standing was Tranaz, and it is really hard to manage out this game on their side. Extreme or back for the team, they got into their aggression by the time, so we could have had hope on them as like the very first game. Healing of job has been already started for this very team. For the team DX, Levy's got knocked out by LNX Frank. France is over here trying to go for the very shots. He has managed out some fine level of damages, and that will be the very knock. I guess he gonna be managed at finishing off job, and he got the very first point for his team in the very 2 games. Getting up, I need to be get ready. I think last place standing for this very team was 4, and trying to go for the very fight to get the very shotgun. One miss left finish the very story. Let's go for the shots, and he already got up over here. I need to go for the very shot, and this goes the very fine connection over there at this current momentum. Let's go for the fight. Let's go for it. Trying to go for it. Let's get inside. But he is being kind of fearful since the enemy player has that shotgun, but at the end he do manage this with that AR, trying to just get himself healed up in this very present scenario. Most number of frag has been contributed for the team by the players so called DX4. For this very team, they have already managed out 10 frag, whereas been 7 solo frag has been contributed by our players so called DX4. Levy has managed out 3 frag, whereas Parajin and 504 got executed with any of the frag points in this very present scenario. Only 50 seconds left in this very present scenario, and we are going for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 5 so far. For the team LNX, 2 players standing, whereas 2 of the players already got exited. This team has already managed out 9 frag. Only 1 frag left to get into the double digit kill points in this very present scenario. Only 30 seconds left. This is a very stage 4, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone. Only 20 seconds left for the stage 5. Who gonna win that match? That will also be the very questionable thing to just look after it. Trying to go for it with the very shotgun shot, but couldn't able to go properly as like I think. Okay guys, Extreme Bag also got knocked out by BT. 69 shots in this very present scenario for the team Bag. They have already collected 5 frags where Extreme got just knocked out, so the revival job need to be done on time. The top fragger has been got exited by our player Sokol on his X9. On his X9 just finished that player out in this very present scenario and going for the last place standing. Over here, let's go. Okay, he's trying to make that clutch down but couldn't able to do that, so and Zucker Whitey somehow managed that fight on time. They have managed out 7 frag in this very present scenario. 5 frag has been solely contributed by our players to call Zucker Whitey Bag. U2 Bag has managed out 1 frag. Extreme Bag haven't got Extreme Bag also got 1 frag, but in this very present scenario he just got exited, so it was not that fine thing to just look after it. 5 frag has been okay guys, the revival job has been already done. 3 players are standing over here for this very team. Hashtag 6 is the position they already get in, so they could be able to grab 2 points as a placement as well, since they got into the very hashtag 6. Only 45 seconds left, and this is the very stage 5, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be stage 6 as well, so possibly we need to get ready for it. LNX non-1X is also over here trying to go for the swords. Joker Whitey and team is over here, and they are just popping up with smoke in order to loot safely with that very smoke cover. in this very presence is very concern. Get ready for it. Okay, for this very team, 17 players and 6 teams are over here. Only 10 seconds left in this very present scenario. This is the very stage 5, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone. Let's just get down. Some level of shots has been given towards the players who call Joker Whitey back, but somehow he's safe and getting inside the zone as soon as possible. But only Saxon sadly got knocked out at this point, and Joker Bag is trying to go for the cover, but he also got knocked out at this present momentum. Last place standing will be our Hito Bag, and game is being hard for this very team. Last place standing, Joker Whitey also got finished up, but yeah, that was really excited and very fine reflect by VD Chetri sir. I will really appreciate that momentum for him. For the team L and XI, last place standing, they have already managed up 11 frag, which is double digit kill points. RNS, UE, Puffin also got knocked out by our Kale. And only 1 minute and 15 seconds left. This is the very stage 6, and another stage of the zone will be our stage 7. And DM 8ES symbol OP also got knocked out in this very present scenario. DMBS symbol OP. Need to go for the very shots, and okay, another one player also got knocked in this very present scenario. They have already managed our 9 frag in this very present. It's very concern. They are feeding off a smoke in order to create a shot and cover. For this very team, they have managed our 9 frag and 4 players are available, still available. Not just available, but still available. But teams who called LFM, they are doing a lot of fine thing in this very game, since they have got exited with the very 1 points in the very first game. But in this very present scenario, they have already got double digit points. That was 10 points in number altogether, since they got into a success, which means that they have already got 4 points as a placement and got 6 frag points, which directly mean by that they got 10 points in their results. And getting moved in, they need to get into the very zone as soon as possible. Let's just get moving. Only 10 seconds left for the another stage of the zone, and that will be our stage 7 for sure to be. So let's just get ready for it. Only 6 seconds left. This is the very stage 6, so we have to go for it as well. Let's get moving. Only 26 seconds left. And trying to go for the sword against BT69 side. That will be the very fine shots. That player got into the very dot as pre, whereas Takashi got knocked and finished as well. For this very team, the very first player to get exited was our player Sokal Takashi, and he was the very top fragger for the team. So it was a loss, kind of big loss for the team. According to the contributions, yeah, for sure. And okay, not just player but whole team got exited by the time. Psycho Omen also got knocked and finished by RNX, and only 3 teams are available. RNX, Non-1X also got knocked out by JT Alpha. Duomen standing were at on this center area, and okay, this will be reach fight for 2 of the teams, and one team is at on that deep kindly, and going for the fight. Kali is directly getting inside that certain deep, but yeah, Alpha could able to manage out that knock on their side, and they are trying to get that close encounter job on time. Another grenade also goes over there, and that also could able to face some kind of fine damages over there. And our PNX, one of the player for the team PNX, also got knocked out over here. One side got knocked out. Last 2 minutes standing is over here. They have managed out 8 frag, and let's go for the fight. BT, the team BT also got knocked out in this very present scenario. 2v2 over here, going for the grenade, and that could not able to deal such of fine damages. But a good thing is that PNX Saisai just got revival, so this fight has been converted into 3v2 in this very present scenario. Only 3 seconds left. This is the very stage 7, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone by the time. Trying to go with the very grenade, getting ready. This could be fruitful, but not that much. That projectile doesn't seem to be good at this very present age. And only 2 teams were available over here, and trying to go for the very grenade in this very present scenario. This goes the very grenade. Could it be connected over there? Yes, absolutely, why not? And trying to just get that killing off job in this very present scenario. Sai also got knocked out in this very present scenario, and trying to go for the finish. JT Alpha also got knocked out over there. Mr. Kale 7 was also there, and Alpha just got finished up. Mr. Kale is on that front line. Haber has to go with the grenade, but haven't gone for it either way. Okay, this will be the very finishing touch as well. They have already managed out 17 frag, which is double digit kill points for them to have had. LNX got a proper opportunity to get this game on their side with that very aggression and number advantage as well, since for the team only a solo player is left for the team. So let's just see that. I'm really curious to see that which team is gonna be winning this match in this very present scenario. Only 5 seconds left. Let's just get ready. Grenade is being pinned uh, against him. Let's go with the very grenade. Just spinning out a little bit more, and this goes the grenade. Okay, this could able to damage that player something like happen more as well. But yeah, LNX just managed out this game as a second winner, since last player also got exited for this spirit team. They have already managed out 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 frag, and since they got a chicken dinner, they got extra 10 point as a placement, so that will be 28 points for them to have had in the very second game, which was a lot more than that of the team bag in the very first game. And top fragger was our player none other than LNX, non 1x with that the very same frag. That was really fine, and we're gonna be meeting you at the very next game. That will be the very game number third. Till then, stay tuned. I will be right back after a short and sweet break. Okay, guys, the very game has been already started. Okay, yeah, LHC Xenox 82 got knocked out. 21 teams with over here, and by the time City and for the team LHC, players are getting knocked out in this very present scenario. 91 is over here, and one coach got knocked out, and last place standing will be our LHC 91. Last player LHC 91 already got knocked and finished in this very present momentum. They have got 3 kills. The very first kill has been collected by DX4, another one by Levis0, and another one by DX2504. And let's just get ready with the one of the player also got knocked out over here. Let's just be ready. One of the player already got knocked out. Habit has to go for the very fight. Let's go. Let's get engaged in the very fight. Last player, I guess so. Yes, last player also got exited over here from the lobby, and the game has been converted into 16 teams and 60 players by the time. And Rohit 9 bot 911 Champoy TCHN Yale Rini Para Sandy Whitey already got knocked and finished. And CBI Trans got knocked and finished. CBI Jarif also got knocked out in this very present scenario. On his section is over here. Extreme bag, K2 bag, Joker, Whitey bag, and on his back will be the very permanent standing LNXIBII, and Kwanzi will be the very last standing. The represent scenario, and Ahaha is over here. One of the players local Zagne got knocked out. Okay, guys, and यतापट्टि बाट ब्यान्डेज एप्लाई गर्दै गरिरहनु भएको अवस्थाको विषय. And for this very teams local meet and Pihaha will be the last place standing. Meet and Smokey just got knocked out by our extreme bag in this very present scenario. And for this very team, they have already managed out 3 frag. Yani Nilex just knocked one of the player over there. For the team Yalian, this team has managed out 1 kill, and that 1 kill has been contributed by our 1-on-1x. For this very team, only 53 players and 15 teams were over here in this very present situation concern. VD16 NJW Pro managed that knocked and finished job on time in this very present scenario. Joker White is over here. For this spirit team, they have already managed our 3 frag in this very present scenario. On his action and back will be the last place standing. Okay, बेलका जाऊँ बेलका 7:32 7:30 And okay, just managing out the very revival job on time. BT69 shots has managed out the very first kill in this very present scenario. 1 lane. And okay, by the time the molly is being spilled all over the floor, which makes BT69 shots and for the fight against Joker Whitey bag is being really hard for the BT69 shots. He got in God as the momentum, but okay, sadly Joker Whitey got knocked out. Last place standing will be around his X9 bag, and he also got exited by that sorting player in this very momentum, which was not that fine. On his X9 bag got finished off. PNX Sai has knocked out DNS Frenzy. LFM Sifu just knocked out Decode. LFM Sifu got knocked out. DNS Frenzy also got knocked out. Not a Joker 77 just knocked and finished that Alpha in this very present momentum. For this spirit team, last place standing will be our NYLX. For the team LFM, I guess. For this spirit team, they have managed out 3 frag. In the very last game, they have managed out their game with 8 frags and 6 points as they got into #2 at that very present scenario, and we are getting absolutely ready. But has to go for the fight. Biraj also got knocked out. Last in the list player will be our Provis from KOM in this scenario, and they are getting absolutely ready to go for the very fight. Mr. Kale will be the very last player, and he also got exited from here. And the very revival process has been already started in this very present scenario, and this is the very second last game, as like I mentioned out just by this is the very stage 1, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone as well, and we are being absolutely ready for that. He also got exit from here. I have already done at that healing of job on time, also done out that reload situation. For the team Meet, 3 of the player already got knocked and finished, and last in the list player will be our Meet NP. Ha 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 ha, and he got the very first kill for the team. For the team DX Levy 0, DX Paragin 7, DX 4, and DX 2504 will be the very 4 man standing, and this team has already managed out 10 frag in this very present scenario. Progress from QM. For this very team, not your 4 of the players were available over here, and they have already managed out 9 kills in this very present. Is very concern, and that is the very thing to just look after it. And they are going straight forward. By the time only 50 seconds left in this very present scenario, as like I already mentioned out, this is the very stage 2, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone, that will be stage start in this very present situation. And by the time players are getting knocked and finished in this very present scenario, 22 players and 19 were over here. For the team BD Esports, 4 player evaluator, whereas Sorts has managed out 3 frag for the team, and they are just getting moved out of this way and getting straight forward in this very present scenario. Only 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this very present. Is very concerned for the team Meet. 3 of the player got knocked and finished. Last place standing will be our Meet NP. Ha 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 ha. And for the team BD Sports, Siddhishwar is over here. This team has already managed out 5 frag has been completed by Sorts, but Sorts is at on half HP with Takashi at this present momentum. One of the player for the team already got knocked out. One of the player Parasendi also got finished off for this very certain team, which was not that fine thing. So let's just get ready. Whitey is over here, and he need to go for the very shots, which he haven't done. Either way, just the very fine shots, trying to manage it out on time. Let's go for the fights, but Champ Whitey also got knocked out. Yale Reni will be the very last player to be over here, trying to go for the very shots, but last in the list player also got exited from here. And RIP to the team. BT managed out this fight without lifting any of the crumbs. Really impressive game for them to have had, and they have managed out 8 frags, which means that only 2 frag left to get into the double digit kill points. For this very team, XT Arias Hitler will be the last standing guitar, and XT Arias Fairaz will be the very good standing for this very team. DX4 is at on very low HP in this very present momentum. 23 players with that, the very 7 teams were over here in this very present scenario. Let's see how is how will they gonna be managing out this game. That will be the very thing to just look after it. For the team DX4, they have already managed out for the team DX, they have already managed out 14 frags, and they are being consistent over and again, and the very minimum kills for them to have had was 10, which was at on the very game number 2nd, but by now they have already collected 14 frag, and that is still going on. For the team JH, Elala, Firefly, and Rosan Introvert will be the very team to be over here Let's just get moving. Just introvert it going straight forward. By the time 1:30 left in this very present scenario, and as like I already mentioned, now this is the very stage third, and we have to go for the another stage of the zone. For the team DX, players are getting knocked and finished in this very present scenario. For the team BX, they have already managed out 11 frags, whereas most number of the frags which is going number has been collected by 52k, and this goes the shots, and another one player DX4. I think the very player to collect most number of the kill for the team got exited, and he was a top fragger for a numerous game. I guess he also managed to frag in the very recent game, game number 2, and this game was also same for the team, but they got exited. I guess all together they got exited, and for this very game, BXC was the most aggressive team in this very current situation. As I have to talk about that. He also managed to frag in the very recent game, game number 2. And only 5 teams left in this very present scenario, and let's just talk about another teams as well. Just like team DX got exited with that very 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 frags, and rather than that, LNX got exited with only 1 frag. For the team CD, they got exited without any of the frag points. Rather than that, we have to talk about the another team, so called LHC. They got exited with 4 frag. Rather than that, BD16 and ZW got exited with 3 frag. And then after that, we have to talk about the team, so called ARFM. They got exited with 3 frag as well. Slot number 11, team Venom got exited with 0 frag. Team number 2 will XT areas got exited with 1 frag, and then after that another team will be our team number 14 DNS. They got exited with 0 frag. Team number 16 CBI just got exited with 0 frag as well. Champ YT and the team got exited with 2 frag, and team number 18 just got exited with 0 frags. As like it is, team number 19 also got exited with 0 frag. Team number 20 got exited with 1 frag, and team number 21, so-called team Baggy Sports, got exited with 3 frag, and then after that 22 got exited with 0 frag, and remaining 5 teams are still hustling out for the chicken dinner. I just think that's what they could able to do it on their own. I'm trying to go for the shots, and this will be the very short and shots they are just giving it out. Only 5 seconds left in this very present scenario, and this is the very straight shot, and we need to go for the another stage of the zone. LUXEN is over here. By this time, only 50 seconds left in this very present situation. Concern to just look after it, and JS LUXEN is the very player to be over here. Only 45 seconds left in this very present situation. Concern for the team BXC as well. For this team, so-called BXC chat TL9 is the very player. They have already managed at 15 frag in this very present scenario. Only 35 seconds left for the team JS LUXEN. Only 30 seconds left. Mid NP is over here. 3 of the player already got knocked and finished in this very present situative concern. And by the time only 18 seconds left in this very present situative concern to just look after it, and we are just looking after it, this very present momentum, and we are going for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 5. Only 3 seconds left, something like that. They need to bypass out 400 meters to get into the very full zone in this very present scenario. Okay, they are just getting moved. And for this very team, the very 1 frag has been contributed by our player. Rather than that, 17 players are here as it is, and going straight all out for their thing. So let's just see that how they're gonna be managing out this game on their side. That will be the very thing to just look after it, and that's just getting moved. 1:29 seconds left in this very present scenario for the team J. As 4 players standing, Elala, Firefly and Rosen and Introvert will be the very 4 players standing by for this very team, and we are being absolutely ready for it. and by the time they are just okay, trying to get healed up by using that first aid, and he had already done that and trying to go for the shot, but he was able to manage it out properly in this very present scenario, and that was a true fact. In this very present situation, BXC 52 also got knocked and finished in this very present scenario. For the team BXC, 3 player available, whereas one of the player already got knocked and finished in this very present scenario, and that was a very true fact. And we are just looking after it in this very present momentum. They have already managed out 15 frags, so fine, and they just need to get moving with the very vehicle. Average 24 teams are available by the time, and they're still getting moved and steadily going forward for it. And by the time only 48 seconds left, this is the very stage put, and we need to go for the another stage of the zone. TDV Cyber also got knocked in this very or in that very situation. For the TDV Cyber got knocked out over here. If the player are available over here, VD is Chitrisor is at a very low SP, which was not that fine thing, and trying to get healed up by using that short and fast study in this very correct momentum was a really fine thing, and he already run that. 8 kills has been already contributed by the players. 14 players and 4 teams are available over here. This of the very shots are coming against the very Chitrisor, and he also got knocked out in this very present momentum. Last in the list player will be our Tagasi. In this very present is very concern and trying to go for the another grenade. By the time players are getting knocked and knocked and knocked over here. Okay, last player standing will be our Firefly. We also got exited by the time. And यतापट्टि मात्र सोह्र किल्स निकाल्न सफल भएको छ टिम्स. दुईवटा टिम्समा यहाँ कन्भर्टेड. अब यहाँ रहेको छ 3v4 को फाइट. 3 भनेपछि बिएक्सीको लागि 3टा, नटियरको लागि 4वटा. एग्रेसन वाइजमा लगभग दुईवटा सँगसँगै छन्. एउटा 16 किल्स, एउटा 15 किल्सको साथमा. 15 किल्स भएको टिमसँग नम्बर एडभान्टेज छ भनेपछि तपाईँको 16 किल्स भएकोसम्म यतापट्टि एग्रेसन अगाडि थियो, बट अब इक्वल भइसक्यो. नम्बर एडभान्टेज पनि प्लस किल पनि इक्वल भइसकेको अवस्था आयो अब चाहिँ. अनि यहाँ चाहिँ रहेको छ अब होइन नम्बर एडभान्टेजमा अझै अगाडि छ नटियरको टिम. 3v2 को फाइट रहेको छ अब चाहिँ. 3v3 इक्वल हुने त होइन. 141 सेकेन्ड लेफ्ट. अब स्टेज 6 बाट स्टेज 7 बन्न लाग्यो साथीहरू. गेट रेडी फर इट. नटियर विराज चाहिँ हुनुहुन्छ इन दिस भेरी केस. This was the shots, but couldn't able to manage out the very fine connection in this very prison trying to go for it, and one player already got knocked out over here, and last player will be our Vinas, and Vinas लाई पनि विनाशकारी ढङ्गले निकालियो. त भाग गराइसकेको छ अनि गेम सकियो. The very team to get chicken dinner was a team so called not here. Congratulations to them for having such a beautiful game on this side. They have managed out this game chicken dinner with that the very yes guys 6 plus 3 9 to the 18 with 18 kills. Congratulations for them. This was the very game number 3rd or second last game, and the very last game will be our game none other than the map of Irengal again. Promise from KOM was the top fragger with that 9 elimination. Thank you so much for watching till the very end, and I will meet you at the very last game. Till then, bye bye. We'll be right back after a break. ओके गाइज स्टार्ट भइसकेको छ गेम यहाँनिर एन्ड 14वटा टिम्सको साथमा यहाँ फाइटहरू गर्दैछ लास्ट टाइम भएर चाहिँ थोरैजना मात्रै आएका होलान् आई जस्ट थिङ्क द्याट सो इन्स्ट्यान्ट फाइटहरूमा इङ्गेजमेन्ट भइरहेको छ धेरै टिम्सको एरियामै एउटा हार्ड र फाइटको लागि ट्राई गर्दै गरिरहेको कुरा and they are getting ready in this very absolute manner. One of the player for this very team has been already exited. For this very team, 3 of the players are available over here and 50 players and 14 teams are over here. For the team DX, one of the players so-called Parazin got knocked out. DX 2501 has managed out the very first kill in this very present scenario in this very situation. DX just got exited from the lobby as well as for this very team BXC OVD has managed out the very first kill. BXZ C5TL9 keys over here and the revival job has been already been done in this very present momentum. And we have to talk about the team so-called LNX 1 non-1X for the team, and one of the players for this very team has been already exited in this very present manner. For the team BXC T2K is also there. PNX Sai also got knocked and finished in that very momentum. So let's just be ready, and they are trying to get engaged in the very fights. Various 5 BXC OBD has managed out very first kill and one non-axe is over here. For this very team, one of the player already got knocked in, but they have also managed out 2 kills. Very short kill, but Hagar has to manage out a full clutch, but he also got knocked out in this very present scenario. BII is over here with Kwanzi. In this very present scenario, let's just get ready with the AKM, PXC, TTFXC also got knocked in, finish. BII got knocked out and trying to go for the finish, and that will be the very finish. First kill for the team, and for the team BXC, last place standing will be our Ubito. He's just reloading out the very gun and he has already run that. And team number 19 is getting close for the battle property. Is the very last player for the team as well, and he's trying to make a certain game on their side, and the grenade is being pinned against him, and this was a grenade which could able to manage some level of fine damages over there, and this another grenade got him out of the lobby. 147 experience with 11 tips. Okay, another one player got knocked out in this very present momentum. They are getting engaged in the very fight against the team number 19. This fight will be 2v3 battle in this very present scenario. If this player got a revival, then it will be proper 3v3 battle in this very present scenario, and the revival couldn't be done on time, but this fight has been converted into 2v2 in this very present manner. Let's see how they're gonna be managing out this game. Obito is over here. Obito has been converted into really low HP. Last place standing, 1v2 need to be managed out, but both of the player are on very low HP. But yeah, last player also got exited from here. BXC Obito will be the top fragger for the team in the lobby as well with the very 4 frag for this very team. They have already grabbed about 6 frag. के गरेको यहाँ है. Okay guys, by the time 133 players and 10 teams were available in this very present case. Frag. Okay guys, BX Obito is over here with the very 6 frags, and we are getting ready absolutely in this very present scenario. Myth and Peace Smoke is also over here, and yeah, they are getting moved. Okay guys, the party for the team Myth and they haven't got any of the frag point by the time. For the team, but this is really important to make this game a little bit finer than the last game that they played. They got exited with only 3 frag, which doesn't make them consistent as like they perform in 2 very games, and they perform their best at the very game number 1 since they got the very chicken dinner. And another one game was fine, but third game was a little bit bad since they got exited with only 3 frag. But this time there are 4 players standing by the time. But bad fact is that they haven't collected any of the frag points it, but getting it forward. Okay, the very first fight will be the team Venom. For them to have had 2v4, they have to manage it out. But yeah, close call. But both of the teams couldn't able to look after each other. I just say that so, but I think I was wrong. I think they are some kindly looking after it. They are taking this action as a suspicious thing to just by now, since they are just checking out the whole scenario in this very present momentum for the team. Joker Whitey bag is over here. Only 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this very present scenario. This is a very stage 1, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be stage 2 for sure to be. And yeah, let's see. Only 1 minute left in this very present scenario, and this is the very stage 1, and another stage of the zone will be stage 2, and we are being absolutely ready. But Joker bag is trying to get on the top of this tower. Will he able to go for it? Let's just see. And he's sad. He got down, but yeah, he is on getting tired, but trying again and again to get on the top of this. Let's see him struggling, and let's see the results of the thing that he gonna be achieving after getting on the top. Okay, another step. Oh my god, another step, another step, another step, another step, another step, another one, another one, another one, and this one, another one too, another one, another one. Let's see him struggling. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Come on, let's go. Ooh. Another one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Duplicate, original. Let's go. Come on. We all are watching you succeeding. Okay, fine. Oh, that will be great and great at this time. Really impressive. We got on the top. 8 teams left in this very present scenario. If the zone favor out, that will be really a very fine thing to just look after it. And CBI, for the team CBI, players are getting knocked out. For the team LHC, Foreman standing here over here and trying to go against the team Triple NP. For this very team, one of the player already got knocked and finished in this very present scenario. One of the player already got knocked and finished. Cap manager 3 frag, trying to go for the very shots. This will be the 4th frag for the team. For the team CBI is doing really a very bad again. Each and every game they are getting exit with 1 points. Sometimes, and 1 points is much more. They got exited just like 2 games with 0 points, I guess, and 3rd game with 1 points, and this will be the very 4th game. They have collected 1 points as a frag points, not frag but a placement point. But let's see what happened next. One of the player already got knocked and finished, and 1 player is absent for them. So 1 is standing by the time and getting moved. Okay, let's just get moving. They are just using that bandages out to just heal up himself in that very pleasant manner. And for the team Venom, 2 of the players were absent for this very team, and this is the very stage 2, and we need to go for the another stage of the zone, and that will be gonna be converted, or that will be shifting in some sort of 50 second. Not shifting completely, but we're gonna be closer to the zone. Yeah, for the team NEPAL, 4 players were joined, whereas one of the player already got knocked and finished, and there is high possibility, not just high possibility, but 100% of getting engaged in the very fight. The very first player has been got taken down. 3v3 fights need to be executed by the time. This one of the player got knocked out for the team, another 1 player, but sadly Zachary got knocked out. We can see Smokey is getting up, and another 1 player, I guess, for this very team got knocked out. 2v2 battle gonna be held in soon in this very area. One of the players is at on the offside area by the time. Smokey is making another side of cover by the time, and JHOLA is at on that very top side area. He's just looking forward for the very angle to just knocked out and making a sort of cover over here by using that very smoke. जुतको खबर हाल्छ तपाईँ फेरि बताउनुहुन्छ and 3 players are available over here and CVI is also getting closer but oh CVI trans got knocked out. Last player will be our Mohun and getting ready with the big grenade and trying to go against Lala and he's gonna be facing shots from Indian side and got that front on his chest and got exited by the time. And by the time MAMBA is over here, 3 of the player already got knocked and finished in this very present situated concern. And MAMBA is also over here. Only 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this very present situated concern to look after it. MAMBA is over here. And MAMBA is over here. 1 minute and 3 seconds left. 22 players and 7 teams were available over here. Only 50 seconds left over here now. Only 50 seconds by the time. कति खोजेर लिएर भनेर खोलातिर जाँदा फस्यो कि खोलातिर फस्यो कि सय भयो पनि हुन्थ्यो म 100-150 खरायो भने सोचिरहेको त 1000 रहेछ ड्याङ्गे हात्तिनी ल अब ज्याज ए ल ल त्यो भएर म त पैसा लिएर हिँड्ने डर लाउँछ कि आजकल त अनलाइनमा भयो नत्र पैसा लिएर हिँड्नु नि होइन उल्टै भेटाइला भनेको पैसा हराउँछ त्यहाँ भेटाइन्छ भेटाउँछ भन्दा हिँड्ने उता झोला लिन गएर नि आएर खै कहाँ जानु झोला लिन जानु ओके गाइज फर द टिम only 6 teams available with the 21 players and by the time only 2 minutes and 1 second left in this very busy scenario for the team Bag Sports. There is very 4 men standing. The very first kill has been picked out by our team so called JT Alpha and LFM what was the name? Twin Sifu. Yeah, LFM Twin Sifu was over there in this very present momentum and getting straightforwardly. And by the time only 6 teams available over here for this very team, Bag Sports player are available, trying to go for the shots but still unable to manage it out on time. Only 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this very present scenario and this is a very short, so we need to go for the analysis stage of the zone by the time, so let's just get ready for it. Only 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this very present situation. Concern to just look after it by now, so let's just get moving. For the team VENOM, they're trying to go for the very shot and I think that's gonna be knocked out on time, as like I mentioned. Now Ronak just managed out that knocked on his side. I think this would be the very first kill for the team in this very present situation concern. Joker Bag is over here using that inner string to heal himself. Only 39 seconds left in this very present scenario. Only 6 teams are available, so let's just get engaged in the very fights. For the team VENOM, VENOM DE0 got knocked out. VENOM Blade Axe will be the last player standing and he's just clapping out. I don't know what was the reason of doing that, but let's just see that. For the team, Joker Bag is over here. Extreme Bag, Ronak Bag, Honest Excellent Bag will be the very 4 men standing in this very present situation. Let's go for the shots and that will be the very finishing touch. 20 players and 6 teams were over here in this very present scenario. Only 9 seconds left. This is the very stage, so we need to go for the another stage of the zone by the time. And this is the very stage start and another stage of the zone will be our stage 4. So let's just get ready. जङ्गल जाने यसरीमा भिडियो बनाउँदै नेसनल जियोग्राफी हेर्दै and okay by the time Ronak is the very first player to get the very first frag down and BT Takashi is over here and okay Joker Whitey is using that glider हैन यो त अर्को अङ्कलबाट आएको यो त मैले किनेको त 150 कि 200 Okay guys, only 40 seconds left in this very present scenario and this is the very start. So we need to go for the another stage of the zone. That will be our stage 4th by now to be. हो गया राम्रै त ठिकै त थियो कस्तो हो र ए यो महँगो हो नि बहुत हालेको पैसाले खै 22-23 पऱ्यो कि Okay, for the team back, they have managed our 10 kills. LUXEN and Zucker Whitey is here without any of the frag points. Only 14 seconds left in this very presentation. Again, this is the very start. And let's go for the another stage of the zone. Using that inner string in order to get healed up, but okay. The glider is being crashed over here. I don't know. Petrol, there is still petrol, but Zucker Whitey got offline, so that is the main reason why the glider got into that certain crash situation. But he's trying to go with that very glider in this very present manner. Let's go. Don't stop. Let's go with that glider. Let's get into the zone. One of the player for the team got knocked out. Extreme back got knocked out over here. Not just knocked, but got finished as well. Ronak Baz is getting killed up by that. Ronak is also facing some sort of shots by LHC. Let's go for the shots, but haven't gone for it either way. Let's just be ready. Ronak Bag is over here. What happened to Joker Whitey? He just left out that glider and tried to go with that the very vehicle. Ronak just knocked out Mad Boy in this very present scenario, which was really good. LUXEN is just performing the very healing of action by using that certain first aid. Ronak Bag is getting ready, trying to go with that the very smoke to make a certain cover in this certain way. And let's go against the team. LHC Ronak Bag is at on that SP, just trying to manage out that bandage playing journey. Last room is standing where over here. This team has managed our 3 kills, whereas 2 kills has been contributed by our team back. LHC Monko just got knocked out by Joker Whitey back in this very present scenario. Let's just get moving. Only 24 seconds left in this very present scenario. As like I already mentioned out, this will be the very stage 4th, and another stage of the zone will be our stage 5. Only 16 seconds left. Let's go directly to the fight. This goes the shots. Player got knocked out and trying to finish him up. And only 5 teams with that. The 13 players are available there by now. Let's go, guys. 12 players and 4 teams were over here in this very present scenario, and we are just looking forward for it. In this very present situative concern to just look after it. And Joker Whitey Bag is over here. They have already managed at 5 kills. 11 players and 4 teams are still here, and they're gonna be up in this very present situative concern. And let's go for the shot, trying to go for it, but haven't gone by now. For the team Bag Esports, last round is standing, and they are trying their level best. They have managed out 5 frag, whereas they got into the structure, so they could be able to manage out 9 points as or 2 points, since 5 frag points and 4 placement point. For the team LFM players are getting knocked out. And let's just get ready. And for this very team, LFMC was there. For this very team, they have managed out 2 kills only, and which was also fine thing. LUXEN got LUXEN and Joker, both of them died outside the very zone at hashtag full. So they got exited with 9 points only in this very game, which was better than the very last game. Better than the game of Sanok, since they got exited with only 3 points, but it is 2 times more than that. So that was fine. Only 8 players and 3 teams are available or alive over here. And JS Firefly got knocked out over here. Introvert is over here. LUXEN last one is standing for this team and trying to go for the very fights. JS Alpha, but they are also doing bad stuff as well. But by the time Alpha manager that's finishing up job to be, and last place standing for the team LSC will be our good Tarak, and he has managed 2 kills for his team. And he have to do 1v4 clutch in this very present momentum. I don't think that so that will be easy for him to do that. So it will be hard, some sort of hard job to do it. And only 39 seconds left, and this is the very stage 5, and we need to go for the another stage of the zone. And LFM, and they are just getting moved. Last place standing is over here. Kodak. His location hasn't been exposed. Hasn't been exposed so far. Last player also got exited from the lobby. So this game second has been done by the team LFM with the very six when I said it is 0 points. 15 points has been collected by them in the very last game. Congratulations to them. Okay, they have also done a very fine job in the respective two matches, but yeah, in the Miramar and then after that now. Top fragger was our VXO. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. Bye bye. Good night.